Hey everyone, this is Skittles. And before I get started talking about the topic that I want to talk about, I just want to say thank you to everyone that wished me a happy birthday on my Twitter and Facebook. It's very overwhelming. My timeline was flooded with happy birthday wishes, and I really, really appreciate it. If you're not my friend on Facebook, you can always add me. I am Skittles Samuel on there, and you can also look me up by Skittles 3640, and I'm also Skittles 3640 on Twitter. Now, the subject that I want to talk about is very touchy. I posted about this about 2 months ago. Still getting people inboxing me, which I kind of expected that because this happens all the time. You see it on TV, which is about baby mama, baby daddy drama, deadbeat dads, deadbeat moms, and even child support. Now, I want to touch on everything, so I'm not going to be able to go into too much depth about it because I want to touch on every email that I received, at least a little bit of what, talk about a little bit of what I received in my inbox. Okay, now, the first part of this video was actually inspired by watching Maury. And lately, I've been very disgusted, I guess because I watch Maury so much and it's just starting to get old to me because it's the same things. Women, you can't sleep with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6+ men in the same time frame and get pregnant and then do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo to pick who you want to be your child's father. It does not work that way. You cannot do that. It's not fair to the child. It's not fair to the man that you're accusing of being the father because you don't know. You're not 100%. You need to start keeping it 100%. This is the reason why men act the way they do in certain situations. Okay, how many times have we seen on Maury where the woman comes on the show, she's crunk, she's turned up, talking about how I'm 100%, I'm 1,000% sure Maury, excuse me, I'm 1,000% sure Maury that he's my baby daddy and he knows that he's my baby daddy, acting all crazy and just ghetto and just ridiculous. The man comes out, she's getting all in the man's face, calling him a bum and deadbeat and all this other mess. And then guess what? He's not the father. Then what happens? The woman throws herself out on the floor, crying, runs backstage, even telling Maury that the results are wrong and that she only slept with one person and she don't know what's going on. Then when the man says, ha ha, I'm not your baby daddy, she wants to get an attitude. How dare you get an attitude? How dare you get an attitude when you just put this man through hell, getting all in his face, embarrassing him on TV, calling him all kind of bum. We don't know what kind of hell you put him through before the show. This is the reason why a lot of men don't want to take responsibility for a child when a woman tells him, "Oh, I'm pregnant." Not saying in every case, but this is one of the reasons why. Men, you cannot say, I'm not the father because she's a hoe. I'm not the father because she slept with this person, this person, this person. You can't do that. If you know you slept with this woman, you know there's a chance that you could be the father. Take responsibility. Take initiative. If the woman says that she's pregnant, to be honest with you as a man, you should want to know if you're the father or not instead of backing out saying, don't call me no more. I'm not your baby daddy. Go find your baby daddy. I'm not. You shouldn't do that because it can bite you in the ass later on. It really can, especially if it turns out to be yours. Okay? Just giving you some advice. I'm not trying to take sides on anything because I know there's some messed up women out here just as well as there's some messed up men. Okay? Now, deadbeat dads, deadbeat moms. Whew. Okay. I feel that there is a big problem nowadays with men and women getting involved with each other in the bedroom, but they don't take the time to get to know each other on a personal level as far as mentally. They don't know each other. And sometimes when they act irresponsible, a baby comes out of the situation. And it makes things difficult because the man and the woman don't know each other. They probably had no intentions of even getting together as far as being in a real relationship. And now they have a baby that is basically going to tie them together for the rest of their lives if they decide to have a baby and take care of the baby like they're supposed to. Now, some men once again, are going to say they're not the baby daddy because they only slept with you one time and man, whatever. And, I just feel like a lot of this can be avoided if you get a chance, if you just take the time to know each other and if you are in a committed relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that there are some times where you all are in committed relationships and things happen. I understand that. But in a lot of situations, this can be avoided. This drama can be avoided if you just take the time to know each other before jumping into bed and making dumb decisions. I'm speaking from the heart because I was one of them people making dumb decisions and I ended up being a single parent. To this day, my son's father is in and out, in and out, in and out of my son's life. That's just how it goes. I'm not going to sit here and get all in his face, talking about you don't do this for him, you don't do that for him. Women, at the end of the day, a man knows what he is not doing for the child and what he is doing for the child. A man does not need you to get all in his face and starting all his mess, because at the end of the day, it's only making you feel better because you're venting, but you're not being productive in gaining a positive reaction to the situation. What you want is a father for your child. What you want is help for your child. But how do you think you're going to achieve that getting all in a man's face, acting crazy? You're just going to scare him away, and it's going to make it easier for him to walk away. That's all I'm saying. Men, if you know that it's, like I said, if you know it's a possibility that it could be your child, step up to the plate. Even if you don't want to be involved with the woman, the mother, you don't have to be involved. I mean, of course you're going to have to come to some kind of agreement, but you don't have to deal with her. You really don't. To avoid conflict, because there's a lot of times where the baby mama and the baby daddy don't get along. Every time they see each other, they arguing. Instead of acting childish and screaming and hollering, acting a fool in front of the child, why don't y'all find a mutual friend or family member, have the baby mama drop the baby off over there, the father come get the child from there, or have the father drop the baby off at the baby mama, at the family member or mutual friend's house. Basically, so y'all won't be involved with each other. Y'all won't even have to come in contact with each other. I mean, there's ways to avoid drama. That's all I'm saying. There's ways to avoid it. Men, baby mama, baby daddies, keep your current girlfriends out of the situation with your baby mama. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even put them in it because you're starting a bunch of mess and you're causing friction. You're causing a bunch of drama that you don't need. It's bad enough you probably got a baby mama that's all down your back as it is. Why add fuel to the fire? Deal with your baby mama, deal with your child, and do what you're supposed to do. Baby mamas, quit letting every dude that you're involved with, quit trying to make that man be a father to your child because the baby daddy's absent. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm done with that. I'm not gonna say nothing else about it. I'm just saying that I just see a lot of bullshit going on nowadays when it comes to kids because they lose focus on what the most important thing is, which is the child. Now, child support. Woo, child support. Okay. I'm gonna speak about the men first. Men. Some men think that child support is the worst thing ever. But at the end of the day, they don't look at the positive side. You're dealing with a petty ass baby mama. The best thing for you to do is go to court, establish a visitation schedule so everything will be in black and white, and have a child support order where it is proven that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing financially. That's a start. To where if the baby mama does start acting crazy, you have proof in black and white that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because fathers, in case you didn't know, you do have rights. Now the mother is normally the custodial parent. The dad is normally the non-custodial. But at the end of the day, men, you still have rights. So if you want to be involved, to be honest with you, the courts just may be on your side. It can help you in the long run. Women, stop using child support as a threat to get the men to do what you want them to do. That's not how it works. Child support is supposed to be strictly a tool to make sure that your child is being taken care of. It's not supposed to be a weapon to get the man to do what you want them to do when you want them to do it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, the last thing that I want to say is, women, please allow the fathers of your children to be a parent to your kids. I know it's hard, especially when they've been absent from the child's life for so long and they try to come back into the picture. Allow them to do that. The child, once again, is the priority, has a right to know who their father is and has a right to have a father in their lives, okay? So just think about the things that I've said. I know that I kind of brushed on a couple things and kind of skipped over some things and kind of went off subject to some other stuff, but at the end of the day, the subject at hand is, the child. It's really unfortunate that the child has to suffer because of the ignorant mistakes the parents make. It's ridiculous. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to add to this video, go ahead and comment. Let me know how you feel about it. And I'll see you soon.